Welcome back everybody to another episode of Achievement Crafter. My name is Pizza Hutter Brandon, and it has been quite a while actually. And for those of you that have been wondering, Rocky is doing just fine. I've been keeping him very safe even though you have not seen him in a little while. There he is in his shining glory as the night actually does seem to be arising. I think it's already, yeah, alright, the night's already here. So guys, Jesus, it has been a long time since I've been in this world, and frankly I actually had to go over and watch a lot of the previous episode to know what exactly I promised I was going to be doing in this one. But hey guys, hope you are all having a fantastic day. It's been a little bit since I've recorded this, and actually just a YouTube video in general, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But we're back here on Achievement Crafter. I'm really happy to be back, and I'm just going to do a little bit of sorting here. I just let you guys know a few things. So, as of late, you guys are probably wondering, like, Pete, where you been, man? What's Achievement Crafter been doing? You know, what's been going on with that? Basically, I've just been, you know, doing the same thing that I mentioned I've been doing for quite a while, which is living this thing that we call life. I know it's a rare thing that not many YouTubers have, but shots fired. What'd you mean there, Pete? Good old stereotype that YouTubers can't have lives. Probably would be doing a lot better on YouTube if that was true. But aside from that, I've just been over the course of the past few days. Don't know why we're cooking that with wood there. I've got a few pieces of coal on me, so we'll be alright. Over the course of the past few days, I've been just relaxing around. Actually, I don't really know why I said that. That's exactly what I have not been doing. I've been focusing very heavily on school as of late. Been doing very good in that. I've actually been improving my grades quite a little bit, so I apologize for the absence, but I have had to fix up a few things with my personal life here and there. Just some stuff with, you know, things that'll help me out in my future, because curriculum is key, kids. No matter what you, no matter what anybody tells you. We actually do have a fortune pick, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and break this coal here in a little bit so we can fill up those furnaces. I've been focusing on that and also doing some Nexus work. And actually, the ironic part is, as I am announcing this, it will be tomorrow on my Twitter, that I announce what my next project has been, what I've been working on for, I want to say quite longer than a couple months now. It's going to be releasing soon, which I'm very, very happy about. Some of you may already know some hints to it, but if you do not know about, or if you do not have a Twitter, rather, my apologies. If you don't have a Twitter, you can go ahead and just wait until I upload another video after this one, and I'm sure I will be detailing just a few things, because I know some of you guys don't have all that social media jazz, and really don't know why. It seems to be pretty useful for most people, but some people just can't get it. Some people's parents disapprove. I was personally a kid where, back in 7th grade, I believe it was, my parents finally allowed me to get a Facebook, because up until then they were like, I don't want you having any sort of social sites. And back then Facebook was actually a widely used tool, and Twitter was actually the new one, believe it or not. Actually, I'm not too sure how relevant Twitter was back then. Don't really know how long Twitter's been around. But I definitely had those parents that were like, you know, you can't get a social site until you're of this age because it's useless. You should be focusing on school and stuff. And I was like, okay. But I'll be letting you guys know about what I've been doing later on in the next video. I'm very, very excited for it. But I'm sure you guys are wondering, what are we going to be doing in Achievement Crafter, and why have I not recorded this? Well, basically, when I came back from YouTube a little while ago, after being on a slight break, I know, it's a very common term for me, I wasn't able to get back into Achievement Crafter. Oh, yeah, right. It was because I went on vacation. Yes, needed to remember the reason. I had not been able to get on Achievement Crafter again. Can you guys shut up? Pardon me. I have to take care of the masses outside real quick. You guys are just loud as heck. There we go. Excellent. So, as I was saying, I wasn't able to get back into the Achievement Crafter swing of things because it takes a while to get back into a survival series. Like, it's really weird recording this now because I was kind of like, what am I doing when I first hop into the world? I'm like, should I be doing this? What am I doing? Do I really want to continue this series? No, I'm kidding. But hopefully you get my point of what I mean by that. But it is weird after coming back to a survival series for so long. But we have returned. Do not worry. More videos of this will be posted very shortly in the relative time that I will have to record. And I just want to let you guys know a few things that I'm sure you're all very well aware of or could probably guess. My life right now is pretty busy. I'm working on learning to drive right now, and that involves classes and time out for stuff like that. I've got Nexus work, which is actually, it's my job, which is weird, but it actually kind of feels like a full-time job at times. I'm actually highly exaggerating that, but you get my point. I'm just trying to look around for what I've got in here. I've got that, and I've also got my other project, school as well. Spend some quality time with the girlfriend. But aside from that, you know, YouTube's had to take a bit of a backseat just because of things like that. I'm very busy. Honestly, I'm not like too entirely busy, you could say, but I am a very busy person for my age, I will get at. So YouTube uploads are going to be a little bit sporadic here and there for a little while. I have been streaming more on Twitch, by the way. For those of you that follow my Twitch, maybe you've seen a few of my streams. Hopefully you have. I would have loved to see you guys there. And some of you ask me why I can stream and why I don't record videos. I don't know. Sometimes I'm in the mood for streaming, and sometimes I'm in the mood for. Did I say mood for streaming? I think I did. I think I did. Sometimes I'm in the mood for streaming. Other times I'm in the mood for just, you know, recording. But lately I've been in the mood for streaming. So hate me or not, it's still making content, so you guys can't be too mad at me. But either way, that's just a little backstory of what's been going on in my life. Just got some busy stuff going on of things that I've had to take care of. So hopefully you guys will understand if my uploads are a bit all over the place for a while. I love YouTube, and like I said, I'm never leaving. I will always do YouTube up until my physical body tells me I cannot, or I go through some life-changing moment where I have to no longer do YouTube. And you guys will know about that definitely long before that ever happens. But yeah, just know I'm here. I was about to make 8 iron chest plates. That would have been a facepalm of the century. I'm here, still doing YouTube, but for now, guys, we're back on Achievement Crafter, so we're gonna do some things. If you recall in the last episode, I'll jar your memory real quick here as I jar it for myself. We went and set out to go caving as I did an AMA adventure. Now, at the middle of it, when I was going caving, I actually managed to find a skeleton spawner out about 400 blocks in that direction. So what we're going to be doing this episode right now, I still need to get back in... dude, you are pimping out right now. You've got... Is that enchanted? Oh, you got an enchanted helmet and boots. I wish you could have dropped me his pants. That would have been really useful right now. But, you drop a potato. So those of you that were, watching... Where did I pick off? Where did I even say that there? We found, ooh, hello, helmet. And zombie spawn right on top of me. Okay, I need to concentrate for a second. Last episode, while mining, while caving, I found a skeleton spawner about 400 blocks out in that direction. So I've been getting into the feel of Achievement Crafter, so we're not going to be doing a challenge this episode. I know all of these are supposed to be challenge episodes, but for now I'm just going to be doing a task, which I believe actually might have been a task. So, hey, you know what? This might be a challenge in some cases. We're going to go over to there, and we're actually going to make a skeleton spawner because I need to start grinding up XP. That's been one thing I've been looking to do ever since I started this world, was find a way to get a ton of XP so I can enchant my stuff. And mining quartz, I don't know, doesn't really suffice, because you're going to run out of quartz eventually, and it's just going to become a hassle, picks and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead, get out some materials for everything that we'll need. We can get rid of the Silk Touch pick. We're going to leave... Do I have another chest for utilities, or can we leave like our valuable stuff in there? I think what I'll do is I'll leave the valuables in here, along with the armor. So we're going to put away the Fortune 2, we're going to put away... No, we'll keep the Fortune 2 on us in case we run into anything. We'll keep all this. We'll get some iron on us in case we need to get any buckets or anything of that sort. I don't really need this iron axe at all, actually. Should I waste it? Yeah, I honestly don't really care. So we're going to be getting that. I have a basic idea of how the spawner's going to look, because I did actually go through a few things. Bro! Where even are you? You're just flipping your crap from nowhere. You're probably like on the ceiling or something, on the roof. Okay, I birthed a chicken. Accidental birth there, guys. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. That was terrible. Okay. You need to calm down now. You're flipping out because it's daytime. Get in some shade and you'll be fine. I assure... Do you want to give me a flower or something? Oh, you're just shy. He wants to propose to me. That's cute. I have a girlfriend. So I have a basic idea of what we're going to be doing for the spawner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some boats out here because we'll need to travel against water. I have a screenshot to the left of me right now of where the skeleton spawner is. So it is at coordinates, let me see here, negative 2382, 2,382, pardon me, Y31 and Z798. So we'll need to go out here a little bit. And I would normally speed this up a little bit here, but I do want to chat with you guys about something Minecraft related, so it's going to be entertaining. We're going to get right into that topic right now. So, as you guys know, 1.7, this version that I'm on right now, was probably the... Let me just make sure I'm on hard difficulty. Yeah. I don't know why that came up. Just made sure that wasn't on easy or anything like that. 1.7 was probably one of the largest updates that they've ever had in the game. Now, a lot of people thought, and they said to themselves, hey, I already got a boat over here. That's cute. People said to themselves, and I actually thought this too, that 1.7 was going to be a massive update. And then once 1.8 came out, it wouldn't be too bad. Everything would be pretty okay. If you guys have been following up on the snapshots or any of the recent releases, it seems like they're pushing out a lot of big updates right next to each other. I have no idea what that is. Looks like a nose. Just throwing that out there. I'm scared for 1.8, and I'm actually kind of scared for what Minecraft's going to be bringing to the table next. Because the thing is, if you guys haven't seen what's going on in 1.8, they're changing the game mechanics a bit up now. And I'm a little worried, because there's a few things like, they're making enchantments a lot easier. That's one thing that they're changing. You guys can do a lot more research on this. Like, for instance, enchantments now, as you guys know how it works right now, if you need an enchantment, how do you break these things now? Okay, you can just stay there forever, I guess. If you need an enchantment right now, what you could do is you'll go up to an enchantment table, you'll get 30 levels, and you'll put something in, and it will give you an enchantment and take away your 30 levels, and guess what? You got an enchantment now. They changed it up a bit. First off, you need lapis. Now, this is interesting. I don't really mind this change too much, to be honest, because I'm just going to mine this while I'm talking right here, so we can actually use a bit more coal. I think it's cool to actually give lapis a use, but what they're doing is you need to put in 1, 2, or 3 lapis. I'll try and have this make sense here. I'll follow the chords while I'm going here. So negative, I need to be going this way. Okay. So you need to put in 1, 2, or 3 lapis next to where you would put in your pickaxe. There's 2 slots now. And what happens is, if you put in 1 lapis, you can get the first enchant that's on the list. So if you take, like, for instance here, there's 3 enchants you can get. There's, like, for instance, if you have a bunch of bookshelves, 4, 12, and 30. 30 will always be the third enchant because it's the most that you can get, and then the first one's, like, the lower, and the second one's kind of, like, in the middle. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you want to get to that level 30, you need to put in 3 lapis, okay? So 1 lapis, you can get to the first level, 2 lapis second, 3 lapis third. It's pretty simple, and I actually like that. The one thing I don't like, though, is that, pretend this is a bar of where you see the enchant on right here, and it would say 30 at the end of it with a bunch of just random text. Now there's a little badge icon to the left, so there's a number to the left of it and a number to the right. The third number on the right here is typically 30. That's what you need. But the left number is actually a different, smaller number of how much XP it takes away. Now let me just go ahead and say that right here. So say you've got a bar for level 30. It says 6 and then 30. What that basically means is you need to be level 30 to be able to click on that, but when you do, it'll only take away the amount of XP that was in that first number, which is relatively low for the most part. So, in simple, guess how many levels you'd have after you enchant something that's level 30? You'd have 24 levels back, and that's the new mechanic for enchanting. And also too, it even, when you hover over it, tells you one of the enchants that's going to be on it. So it'll say Unbreaking 3 ... if you're enchanting a pickaxe, for example, and then the rest is random, but you actually get a guaranteed enchant now. I don't know if I like this, because personally I love enchanting the way it is now, how you have to grind for it if you really want to get good stuff. I think they're making the game too easy. just my own personal thing. And we need to find where we need to be digging straight down from. So it's going to be right about here. I don't know, that's just my little rant. I'm kind of scared, basically, of what stuff they're going to be adding. I like some of the new stuff that they're adding, like slime blocks. I got my own block named after me. It's like little trampolines. It's really cool. I don't know. It just seems that they're changing a lot about the game, and I really hope they're careful with it, because my thing is, for me, they could add a ton of stuff, and I'll adapt to it in a while. But you have to cater to the people that are just joining into the game. For us, for people that have been playing Minecraft for a long time, I'm talking to the people that have, you know, around me who's been playing it for like 2 years now or something like that. Maybe less than, I'm not sure. Around 2 years, I'd say. Actually, yeah, 2 years or more, actually. To us, it would be fine. To other people, it may be a really, really big challenge, you know, because you're kind of going in, it's like, holy crap, there's so much I have to learn, you know? It's not progressive. So, I don't know. By the way, we're digging straight on top of the spawner right now, so praise us luck that we don't fall into a lava pool on the way there. Either way, I don't know, it's just my little rant. What are you guys' thoughts on 1.8? Look up some snapshots, see some reviews, some video spotlights, and just, I don't know, take a look at it and give me your opinions, because really, I don't know, I'm kind of worried about my favorite game. It's like, you know, you're under different management, you know, Notch isn't programming or deciding things for you anymore. This is going to be a spawner right here. Bam, baby, right here. Look at that. We're back to the spawner. I love it. Absolutely love it. I don't know. That was my little rant. So, anyways, what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be making ourselves a spawner. So, hopefully, we will be able to get a bunch of XP. And I need to remember how to do this here. So, basically, there's a bunch of different ways you can make a spawner. I'm going off of the one that I know, where pretty much you just have it where they drop, and then you go down to a lower area and you punch them. Not like any of this water stuff. Like, I actually Googled it because I wanted to see several ways you could do it. I already had one in mind. But I don't know. Those are all really complicated, and I just feel like my way will be pretty good. So what we're going to do, this is how it's going to work. We're going to barricade off this right here. This is going to be our front. This is going to be the front of it here. So we're going to barricade all of this off here. Do I have a sword? Oh, I don't have a sword. This is going to be... Wait, no. Ha! You just got sheared, baby. Alright, perfect. So we're going to block off this area here, and we're just going to make this the entire spawner room. So nobody can intrude us except myself, you guys, and the skeletons. So, again, what we're going to do is we're going to block it off in a 5 direction here. And hey, you guys can even be watching this to see your own tutorials of how this is going to work. Now, I need to make sure this will actually go through, because skeletons are going to need to spawn or fall 23 blocks to their death. So I think this will put it at level 7, because my one worry when I first found this was, I hope this isn't too close to bedrock to do what I really needed to do. Because there are other ways to do it, but I do want to do my own model of a skeleton spawner. So I was kind of really hoping, and I think it actually should be fine, because we are at level 7. It would be at level 7, so that's perfectly okay. So what we'll do, we'll block this little spot off here. Basically, I'm going to make an outer ring where they fall, hit the ground, I can go down and punch them. So we're going to need to concentrate here for a second. Get our bearings. So right here is where... We'll do it the way I actually demoed this out before I recorded this. Me doing nice things for you guys. So we'll do it the exact same way I did. So we're going to go ahead and break all of this here, and we're going to leave a spawner floating. I don't know if this is the best idea of how I did it before. I think it was pretty identical to the way it has been done before. I have done it before. So hopefully this will be okay. We're going to go ahead and keep that floating. This is going to have 1 block high above it. Can I place that on the torch? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So it's going to have a wall on the side here. This is going to look really messy. Obviously, I'll polish this up once I'm done with it, even though spawners, you know, are meant to look a little groggy, so everything looks fine. But aside from that, we should be okay. So let me go ahead and think here what I need to do. This is going to be the floor. This is going to be the floor. Now these will it'll only have 3 in, so right here, gotta get my block placement right. We'll break as we go. We'll build, then break to make sure we have this all under control. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Gonna need some more cobble. Mossy stone, that's fine. That's all good. Put some mossy stone wherever we may need. So, let's make sure we got this right. This is how it looks for right now. So we need to break this part. Hey, it's already spawning. I don't think I was actually a spawner because... Oh no, it was! See? Look at that, it's working already. I am beautiful, even though my intentions are... That's not what I meant to do. Because this place can be lit up. You'll sort of get what I'm saying right here. This outer ring is what's going to be broken. So we'll go ahead and break this entire outer ring. Do we want... No. This part can be blocked off. Stop shooting me in the face! I forgot how obnoxious these guys are on 1.7. So we'll go ahead and make sure. This ring right here. And I believe, is it 3 here that this one got barricaded off at? Yes, it is. Okay. So this one will have the break here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need to light this up for just while I'm doing this. Because as you can see, my formula is already working. If you want to even call this a formula, I don't know. So what we're going to need to do here... So we've got that down to the nose. We're going to make a workbench. Going to get a crafting table. And we're going to take some cobblestone and we're going to make half slabs. And then we'll do this. Make sure, because this is going to be... What's going to be the place where I enter in from? If this is the wall, I guess we could enter in from right here. So we can block this entire thing off as well. God, this looks ugly. I apologize. So, we'll put... It's messing up with my keys all over the place. These little guys right here. Like that. Like so. And these will drop from 5 by 3. I'm trying to think whether or not we'll extend this out one more. I think we will. Just for the spawner's sake. So we'll go ahead and block that off there, that there, and we'll put one more. Is that okay? Is that good? I think that's how it'll work. Yeah, it seems about right. So, what this is basically going to do is, I'm going to make it so around here, I'm just doing everything wrong right now. I'm trying to bear my thoughts. We're going to dig down here, 23 blocks. Skeletons will not be able to spawn in there because there will be light. But the thing is, you can still view from the outside here because light does not transfer through. Watch this. You break all those, it is pitch dark in here, but it's bright in there. So nobody will spawn in there. But these guys are going to spawn out here. And guess what? They're going to fall to their death. And we will make it so they will fall into a nice little trap where they can be punched with one block. And I don't know if I'm making that too low or too high right now. I think I'm actually making that, yeah, I'm making that one too low. So I can go ahead and put the torch back because I think you guys know what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig down 23 blocks here, and then I think that should actually do it for the most part of the spawner. Got a couple more aesthetics that we'll need to work on later. But really quickly, guys, I'm going to take a quick little cut, and I'll be right back. You guys will see nothing. Be right back. Well, welcome back, everybody, and I had a little bit of a thing come up. I sort of just decided to make the entire spawner on my own because I actually figured that digging out, as you guys can see, pretty much this was all I needed to do for the spawner was just leave this giant chunk of stone here and whatever else that might have been. There was actually a little bit of a mine shaft that got ran into there, but that was predictable. I basically just mined out this little U-shaped ring of cobblestone here and other little sources. So this is how a spawner looks. Basically, it's pretty simple. I haven't tested it yet, so I'm going to leave that to the recording right now. Leave you guys for the exciting part. So basically, those guys are going to spawn up there, fall here, and then I'm going to come down here through like ladders or something. I don't know if I have enough wood for ladders right now, so I'm not going to be able to set that up right yet. But these guys are basically just going to fall, and I'm going to punch them, and all their items are just going to drop out. So quickly here, I'm going to go ahead and just jump up here, and we'll see if the spawner actually does work. I give a lot of credit to the spawner, to my girlfriend Kara, because she actually taught me how to build it originally. I knew how to make a spawner somewhat similar to this, but she kind of just made it a little bit better. By the way, creepy-ass music. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go out on the edge here, and we're not going to die. We're going to break all the torches that are out here. That would prevent any sort of spawning. I think these might actually be a problem too. I put torches down on the sides here when I was digging just so mobs wouldn't spawn. You guys are wondering why they're down there. So we're gonna go ahead and set that back up. That seems to be dark enough to spawn some things. Oh, nearly fell. Whew. Yeah, I'll definitely, one of these days I'll have to, what the heck was that noise? Thought I heard noise. Never mind. My bad. One of these days I'll have to make this spawner a bit neater. A bit more clean, because right now it just kind of looks really grody, and I guess, you know, spawners are meant to kind of look like crap, but I don't know, I'd like to touch it up a little bit, or at least just make the blocks a bit more consistent. We could just use cobble and stone again, but, you know, freshen it up a little bit so it doesn't just look like garbage. So we'll break that one there, and finally this one over here, and I think that'll do it. We want to leave light down there so they don't spawn on the ground. We want to make it so they can't spawn in here either. So, place it right back there. Check the, wait, there we go. Check us out. So, it's dark there. Skeletons are going to spawn and drop down. So, I think we'll just give us about maybe 5 seconds. We'll actually wait. And it's raining outside. Alright. So, it'll give us about 10 seconds to spawn over again. Then we'll dig down and we can see whether or not it's a 1-hit or a 2-hit. Because if it's a 2-hit, then, we'll need to just bring it down one more level, which is okay. We actually made it right next to bedrock level, which is awesome. I was really worried this wasn't going to work. But this is really exciting because now we can get really good enchants. Okay, so that spawned. Like I said, normally I'd have to, I'd make ladders here or something. And I'd make a little idle place where I could just go in there and, you know, just camp out for a little bit. I'll go ahead and see if this worked here or not. Keep digging down. Seem to be skeletons. Alright. Let's see, 1 hit. Perfect. Look at that right there. Perfect mob grinder. Ah, that works so beautifully. Anyways, so, I think I'm going to be spending a bit of AFK time on here, even though I actually have 28 levels. I think next episode, I'm going to have to remind myself of this. We're going to be enchanting to start off the episode, and we're going to do it something special. I'm not sure if we actually want to repair or enchant something new. That's going to be a tough deciding factor. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end off the episode here. I'm tired since it actually has been a bit of time that's overlapped, or overpassed, since the little recording break, which you guys noticed nothing. But anyways, I want to thank you all for watching this. I really did enjoy another episode of Achievement Crafter. This brings promises. This brings a lot of promises here. As you can see, if you're wondering why there's no skeletons here, simple little rule that I have to be up there. I can't just AFK down here and wait for them to drop, which is upsetting, but, you know, if I would have made the spawner differently, that wouldn't have been the case. But, you know, it's not the most efficient spawner, but either way. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, I really do apologize that I will be, you know, kind of up and down and left and right about YouTube uploads over the next few weeks or so. I've just got school, driving, Nexus work. There's a lot of stuff I got to do, and I want to be more organized on YouTube, but I'm talking to you guys. I need to work on my real life stuff so I can, you know, I can live a good life. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully you do. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you back in episode 10. This is episode 9. And I think what my next plan is going to be is actually going to be making a little railroad track, or a little roller coaster track from over the water to right here, so it's simple just to get by here and there, because this would be a pretty large trek back and forth. But either way, guys, leave your challenges in the comments. Since I didn't really do any challenges today, I guess we could sort of say making a mob grinder was a challenge, but I sort of just feel like that's progressing in the series. Either way, leave some challenges you guys have now that we have this and some other things, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, love you all, and please, please, have a good weekend. See you guys around.